welcome back to our Pokemon adventure. We are joining myself with a shiny Pokemon. Right there. Should be shiny. The Doof, he is yellowish in comparison. Watch this one just to look at it later. It was a shiny Bidoof, I'm like 90% sure. Just running around here all the time and get stuff and be productive while being unproductive has been semi-productive. So let's save that just to make sure. Big differences. I've played an awful lot. As you can tell, I'm at 13 hours, even though I played only like 3 hours the last time I streamed. Big things, caught a lot of things, evolved a lot of things. I can do up to level 50 Pokemon. And I've got my Pokemon currently in level 30s. I should be able to steamroll at least the trainer battles. Today, our focus is not trainer battles. It is story. I can get more areas and most importantly upgrade my satchel. Wants me to, which is fine. Lean back a little bit, be a little bit more comfortable. You're fine. Just a little bit more. And being level 30 odd in the first area kinda helped me be more aware of what's going on in this area. But yeah, we're going to see where this goes. Oh, so even your professor decided to join us. There's Laventon. Cool. Ooh, thank goodness I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha, now could I? I suppose that it is your business, fine, as long as you stay out of the way. Oh, hello and welcome. Just joining us, you missed my first shiny, a Bidoof. Dear Track Heights, this is where I've long come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon, a Pokemon descended from one of those ancient beasts blessed by Almighty Sinnoh. Whoop! Oh, that's not it. It's only a troublemaker, here to disturb the peace with its racket. And that's what you're here for, dear Jackson, to drive that interloper from this place. I'll ensure your Pokemon are ready for the battle. Thank you. I needed the one moveset from my thing that I used. Anyway, upon my word, what a large specimen. Little wonder alpha Pokemon are feared across the land if they're all as oversized as this one. Exactly, they're not only big though. They are strong and may know moves that others of their kind do not. They're not to be trifled with, let me tell you. Nevertheless, I will crush his soul. I believe you are stronger than this alpha. Go show it that, beyond any mistaking. Be careful, D.R. Jackson. Size is a potent weapon in and of itself. No doubt this alpha is a powerful and hardy foe. If you must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. I'm probably more powerful than it is. Pokemon whose eyes glow red are called Alpha Pokemon. Alpha Pokemon are larger than others and may know moves that are rare for their species. They appear to be very difficult to catch. I have several. We are going to crush. Go, Dartrix. Power. Press the Y button during battle to check the action order of all Pokemon currently battling. This shows the order in which Pokemon will take their upcoming turns based on their action speed. So that's how you do it. The action speed of a Pokemon is based on its speed stat, but it can also be affected by certain moves and items. Pokemon with high action speed may be able to act multiple times in a row. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to catch it if I did it. Oops. I may be a little overpowered for this section of story. Oh, I changed my hair and stuff too. You really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best in Alpha like that truly reminds me of the legendary hero of old. We'd best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing off against such a foe. What in the world? Weirdeer! It's the great Weirdeer. Majestic and powerful. He looks upon you with kindness, dear Jackson. I'd say the Great Weirder has taken a liking to you. That's fortunate. He is an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanses of Hisui while bearing a human on his back, a human he deems worthy at least. He is a blessing to us all. Remarkable, truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride on it. Why, it's just like the right Pokemon of Alola. Professor Laventon, dear Jackson. Captain Celine sent me. She said that once dear Jackson carried out this request, we'd be able to set up a base camp. Yes! Ah, about that. I know this was a joint decision by Adaman and the commander, but still, is it truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this? The Hisui region is a land created by Almighty Seno for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with the Pokemon, then I imagine you should also be allowed to use this land. The Great Weirder has taken a liking to dear Jackson as well. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. Yes. Cool. If we want to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we'll need to stop fearing them and start getting to know them better. That starts with completing the Pokédex. Anyway, we should be able to have the base camp set up once the construction core arrives. Here we have it, our new base camp upon Deer Trek Heights. I'll call it the Heights Camp. From now on, when you set out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to this base camp to start your excursions directly from here. Having another base camp to start from will be of great help on our surveys. Help getting across the map easier too. Nice work today, everyone. Well, let's say we all head back to Wallflower. Yep, shiny! Oh, wrong direction. Shiny! I did get a shiny. A little bit sad that my first shiny in this game is a bit oof. I mean, I'll take it, but I'm still sad. And there we go. Here we go. Just playing the game. Doing our do. Doodly doing our do. Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, please. And make it for 3 today as well. Have you heard the grave news? That frenzied cleaver from the rumors, it ended up mauling some of our galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. The medical corps has had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. Ah, this is Cleaver. That was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, yes. I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. I mean, most people do after they get struck by lightning. Still, if further investigation is in order, the Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Dear Jackson can handle things just fine. Are you certain? I've heard Cleaver is so mighty, even Alpha Pokemon don't compare to him. Now, you forget that the strengths of Pokemon are key items of information that we of the Survey Corps are duty-bound to research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for a clear head and fighting fit physique, I do believe a good night's sleep's in order after this fine meal. Yum yum. Mochi. This is the next day. Good morning, dear Jackson. You should hurry to the commander's office before he decides to use you for sumo practice. Uh-oh. Shoes. No shoes. Shoes. No shoes. Shoes. I think we're good on Pokeballs for a while. Medicinal stuff, a little bit low on, but we'll work on that in a minute or 5. There you are. Let's hurry to the headquarters. Look who's being punctual. Finally realize you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham? No. There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as the ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space. Ha, you could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me, are you really suggesting that you make a better use of your time than we make of vast Hisui's space? Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time. Oh, mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I worried you'd get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan and our world's very basis? You wish. I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Kamado's office. I'm pronouncing that poorly. I believe it was you who started this. You can feel the tension when those two show up. You haven't met them, have you? The woman is, with the reverence for space, is Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. The man who's going on and on about time, Adaman, leads the Diamond Clan. The Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan grudgingly coexist at the moment. Apparently things used to be less peaceful. But the boss, the commander, is waiting. We should save this conversation for after you report to him. Yes, I need to go report. I think I can buy satchel space. Enter the space of the building. We're going up, we're going up. Woo! Stairs. I think you're cyclist. Oh, splendid. You came along at a good time. I'm looking for a pickling stone, you see. Would you mind lending me a hand? I need the right size to fit atop one of my pickle pots, and heavy enough to put a nice, firm pressure on pickles where they're fermenting. But I suppose it'll be hard for me to lift such a heavy thing from the pot. Best thing would be for the stone to lift itself up, actually. A rather good idea. There's a Pokemon called Geodude that lives on Deer Trek Heights. It would be perfect for the job. Can you catch one and bring it back for me? I'll head home and wait for you there. Thank you. I don't know that I have an extra Geodude sitting in my thing. I just evolved a Graveler. I'm quite attached to it. What do you intend to do about that Cleaver, Commander Kamado? He may be descended from a wire of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adaman. Time wasted is time lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleaver is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where a Lord of the Pearl is concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats. Just like we used to be. But even folk of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone's got to do something here. Enter me. Oh. Who then? Who would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl bring along? One of its own honorable nobles? I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe. You might as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleaver into such a violent frenzy. I'd like to know that myself. This is a first as far as my clan goes, too. I see you've arrived. This is Dear Jackson, the newest member of our Survey Corps. I hear from you earned Weirder's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I am Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. But that's a mouthful. Just call me Adaman. If you came from beyond the space-time rift, could you be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords. Which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through that rift? I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleaver before deciding what must be done? You'd send this stranger who supposedly fell from the lift to study Cleaver, this newcomer with no experience? I'm a 4-star member, says the leader with almost no experience. Being a good leader isn't a matter of time, it's a matter of embracing Hisui's vastness without fear. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give this kid his chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try this your way. He's got a little bit of a smug twerk on the side of his mouth. This should be fun. Let's go see how good your galaxy folk really are. With all your weird ways. Putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you. That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hisui so vast Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Peter Jackson. I order you to study Cleaver and help us find the truth of this situation. I like how mysterious I am behind the mask. Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Well, that's settled. And there's no time like the present. The Lord of the Woods, Cleaver, is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength. Be warned. I will destroy him. Listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition Team has come to the Hisui region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl clans, understand? Hey Celine, join me downstairs, Dr. Jackson. I'll cover the details of this mission. Hello, Celine. More reading. Oh, good. You're already here. Professor Laventon, the briefing, if you please. Yes, let's get right to it. So, dear Jackson, I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of the Cleaver frenzied state. But as you're now aware, Cleaver is a mighty thing, nigh invincible even. The Security Corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleaver when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. It seems he's far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled. I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Very well. Let us go over the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call noble seats. So perhaps a good starting point of our research would be to find what sorts of offerings they normally leave for this Cleaver. Dear Jackson, we need to speak with you. Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole nother world. Yep, that world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. So if you fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time by Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it, you must have been just swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask you. Oh, amazing time traveler. Don't just study, Cleavor. Quell his frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Ottoman. We were just discussing our next steps with regards to this whole Cleaver situation. Oh, you must be that Galaxy Team Scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now let me elaborate a little. Those pro-clan types have a lot of respect for Cleavor. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather getting this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask of the Galaxy team, of all people, for help. And the truth is, we, the Diamond Clan, have a similar problem in our hands. Pokemon dear to us off the mountains was flown into the same type of frenzy as Cleavor. Now, there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pro Clan, but still, we've all got to share history with the means, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. Wow, that's a lot of text. But there aren't many people standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best help we've got. You'll find Cleaver at Grand Tree Arena. That's in the very heart of the Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Leon. Leon is a bright child, but is still good. Well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know? He'll tell you all about his beloved Cleavor, whether you wish him to or not. Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. He certainly left quickly once he finished talking. I suppose he really values his time. Adamon and Mai weren't wrong, you know. If you're to study and perhaps even quell Cleaver, you'd best start by visiting his abode. Our new Heights camp would be a handy place for setting out towards Grand Tree Arena. You stop by the pastures too. You'll want to bring the best Pokemon. Choose the best Pokemon to bring. Ow. I don't know that I'm far enough to buy satchel upgrades yet. Finding yourself unable to pick up materials you come across? Satchel always seeming full? Yes. If that sounds like you, you'd be wise to lend me your ear a moment while I have something to say. Thank you. You can carry around even more in that satchel of yours if you learn the trick to packing things in. I can teach you if you'd like. What do you say? Yes, please. Take your initiative. My teaching fee is a neat 100 monies. Perfect. I'll lend you here for a moment. Space seems to be one more kind of item in your satchel, and that's all there is to it. You see how much more you can fit in packing things rightly? If you want to be able to carry more things, there's more I could teach you. What do you say? Teach me? Yes. 200, yes. I'm gonna go until I'm out of money. Yes. Can I just... excessive amounts? This is getting expensive. It's gonna get expensive. Move my controller away from the microphone so you don't hear it clicking as much. So happy I have more space in my satchel. Yes, even more, even more, even more. Yes. I have the money. I've been saving it up. Okay. Keep going. Take all my monies. I wish I could do this in multiple things. Buy 10 spots. Buy 50 spots. I don't know. All the space to carry all the things all the time. Yes, please. And I'm gonna have to go craft some awesome Pokeballs. Maybe some more revives too. All my money. don't know how many spaces I'm up to yet. We're at 6K. I think this might be our last one that we can purchase. Yeah, this is probably going to be my last one. I should see what the next one costs. $8K. Never mind, I do not have that money. Yes, I have all the things. Space. I should probably check to see what amount of space that affords me. Okay. Oh, you have a quest for me. There, he seems like someone who can enjoy a bit of crafting. You think you could help me out with something? Yes, please. I'd be very grateful if you tried to craft something using a special recipe I came up with. Yes, I should have the stuff probably. So without further ado, here's the recipe. Pokeshi dolls. The recipe I learned, Pokeshi dolls. Invited you to see them. This is a special item that will make in this village. I'd love to have you craft one and show it to me. Looking forward to seeing what you come up with. Cool. That's not bad. We're gonna craft some of these bad boys. Oh, one of these bad boys. Can be sold to the general store. Okay, anything else? Some more of those. I'm missing the sky tumbles. That. We should be good on that for a while. We'll sit on the apricorns. What's this? Why, that's a Pokeshi doll if I ever saw one. Please let me have a closer look. Amazing, just as that how smooth you carved these curves. The attentive carving shows you put love and care into your handwork. And these colors, you've definitely given a vivid look, that's for sure. These hues must be the very shades of your inner strength and passion. Not to mention this Pokeshi doll is perfectly balanced. At a glance, you'd think it's sure to fall over, yet it stubbornly remains upright. Ooh, thank you. I'll savor your Pokeshi doll to my heart's content. We use the same recipe and get your Pokeshi doll. I had a completely different feel than mine. Here, I'll give you a Pokeshi doll I made. Look great. I took great care in carving it, so let's have a look and see how it differs from the one you made. Cool. How is it different? Oh, it's the same. Crafting recipes. Can I sell these? Okay. One last satchel upgrade. And then we're gonna grab some items. Yes. Let's see what the next one costs. I should have a stupid amount of... Okay, 9K. Yes, I have plenty of space, thank you. Should be able to hold all my stuff. Let's go. We're going to... we can leave those. We're good on that. Should probably use those for things. All you. Give everything else a sort. I think that's good. Okay. Give us a... Oh, I walked too close and triggered a cutscene. How are things doing, my good friend? You caught me a bad time. I spent all my money. I certainly hope you're putting that secret backstrike technique I taught you to good use. Either way, I have some super potions here just for you. Oh, think nothing of it. Having the server cores out and about studying Pokemon is great for business, you know. Supporting you now is actually an investment in my own fortunes. Super potions by 3. Now I must depart. There are ruins out there calling to me. Let's give you a quick sort. GG save. And stay safe out there, kid. Heights Camp. Doing alright. Doing alright. Run. Okay, let's unpin that. Where's my things? That way. And we gather all the resources. But I was not aiming for you, slowly, sorry. Oh, I need to catch a dude. I think more if I catch it on going. Down this way. To make a progress. Out of the space, I might as well grab all the things. I did not want that. pick up a lot of things. By hand. That extra bit of XP from tossing Pokeballs is just fantastic. Most spectacular. We got an outfit thing there. Not far enough. Did I miss that? Anyway. Thank you. Thunderstone. That one spot usually gives good stuff. Ooh, that's my second Thunderstone I think I picked up. Yeah, Bunny, I know you're there. Giving me like to switch between my Pokemon to throw more speedily. I need to be doing that anyway too, so that everybody's getting a fair chance at XP. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Just picking up real large amount of stuff. This is the Scyther area just behind here. What do you want me to get, little boy? With a cowboy hat? I am Leon of the Pearl Clan, the Warden, to Cleaver, Lord of Woods. And you've already deduced that you come here I've already deduced that you've come here to meet Cleaver, am I right? Of course I am. I can see it so clearly. After all, the powerfully awesome Cleaver has become even more awesomely powerful. Perhaps that strange lightning the other day was Almighty Sinnoh's divine power, but whatever it was, it struck my lord and left him imbued with awesome might. I must say, turn you away, even if it pains me. It's too dangerous for you to meet Cleaver right now. Ah, Big Mouth. Ah, such earnest desire to meet mighty Cleaver. I have to admit, I'm struck by your passion. But, well, I'm afraid your passion is not the real issue here. I've been told in no uncertain terms by Irida that I am to let no one near Cleaver. I'll fight you off myself if you insist. If you wish to avoid battle, withdraw now. Well, you still can, or face the wrath of my Gumi. You don't even realize I'm turning you away for your own safety. How sad are you? So go, Gumi, and see if you can ooze some good sense over this foolish troublemaker. Oh, it's such a cute thing. My enemy's gonna crush you. Where are my... Oof. Hard. Thank you. You have defeated Gloomy. Battle decided. Yes. I'm sorry, boy. How can this be? I may have been defeated, but my point still stands. It's too dangerous to meet Cleavor now. The only welcome you'd get if you approached him is a flurry of devastating blows. Normally, I'd simply try making him an offering. A nice heap of helping of his two favorite foods, served up with respect by his royal warden. That's me, of course. It's usually enough to please him and soothe the prickliest of moods. But even I, Cleavor's royal warden, can't get close enough to give any offerings now, not with the way Cleavor is rampaging and running amok. There's nothing that an outsider like you can do. Hello, kitty boy. The ancestors of Cleavor's weird era, their cohort, drew on Almighty Sinnoh's own power to protect Pokemon and people alike, so it said. It's by their grace that our clan, that any of us still lives in vast history. What are you? Irida, what are you doing here? As you say, Cleavor's grown even stronger, but I'm afraid that strength possesses a problem for us. If he was indeed struck by that lightning, could the bolts have been sent by the false Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan bows to? Cleavor means so much to our clan. I'd hoped we could bring this situation under control ourselves, not throw our hands up and ask some outsider for help. But we must save Cleavor from this frenzy. Every moment it continues, the danger grows. If more people in Pokemon are attacked, it will lead to conflict with both the Diamond Clan and the Galaxy team. You, stranger from beyond the sky, tell me, could you Galaxy people actually fix all this? Could an outsider actually find a way to quell our Lord's frenzy? Yeah, I can do it. Very well. Leon and I will gather foods that please Cleavor in hopes that we might be able to get close enough to make him a proper offering. As for you, find a way to quell his frenzy, even if you must search every corner of Vast Hisui. Hello, phone. Your ARC phone is beeping. A mysterious power that now enables you to return to base camps in an instant. Press the X button while consulting the map on your ARC phone to instantly travel to base camps and other locations. However, beware this feature might not be usable in some situations. Ooh. Yep. Oh, you want me to use it now. Oh, kitty boy. What you doing? Field lands. Let's go talk to you. Good to see you, D.R. Jackson. Looking, there's kitty boy right there. Swimmingly, I expect. Oh, I may have missed a thing. Oh, is that so? Now that's quite the tidbit. May Cleavor is quite a gerbil, that is. Oop, let's put that back up. I'm sorry if I'm missing some of the text. I need to mull this over at our laboratory. You should come along too, dear boy. Yep. It's just a little bit frustrating that you have to do this every time you go back to the village. Oops, sorry. So according to the information you were able to learn from Irida and the end of the Pearl Clan, were the normal course of events, the frenzied cleaver would be calmed by a nice serving of his two favorite foods. I do wonder, is it possible that the aromas of some other components of these foods might combine in a way that could not only calm Cleaver, but draw him back from his frenzy? But by your own report, even Cleaver's wardens, who looks after Cleaver, knows him well, cannot approach him in this current state. It would be a fool's gambit to get close enough to offer him food. Give me a moment, if you would. I need some time to ponder this. There ought to be something in my research notes that can help us. Yep. Eureka! Oh, I timed that perfectly. Eureka! We simply have to throw the food. You're quite an arm for throwing things, haven't you, dear Jackson? Might I suggest you take Cleaver's favorite foods and throw them at the Pokemon? Yeah, okay. Yes, it's all coming together. We can use our skills in Pokemon ball crafting to shape Cleaver's beloved foods into balls, and then throw them to achieve the same calming effect, but from afar. Brilliant idea, if I do say so myself. As for what to call these yummy projectiles, how about tea time balls? Puts one in mind of nice, relaxing afternoon tea, does it not? You're gonna make me go craft some. Why wouldn't you simply call them Laventon balls, Professor? Oh my, with that name, it sounds like I'm the one being launched at our frenzied friend. In any case, we can rely on the Pearl Clan to gather the necessary foodstuffs, correct? Then you should go get back to Grand Tree Arena and let the Pearl Clan know our plan. If you're off to Grand Tree Arena, best set out from the Heights camp, eh? Open more areas so we can have more side quest things, or questy things, or space to go things. My, that Galaxy Hall is one fine building, even from the outside. The Galaxy team certainly got themselves a grand headquarters, I'll give them that. Oh yes, I came because I had some news that I thought you might be interested in. Better you actually see what's going on, though. Let's head to, what did you end up calling it? The Heights camp? Oh. I don't have to choose it this time, it's just sending me there. Hello, weird dear. You gonna let me ride you now? Weird! I spoke to Weird Ear about what's been going on. I told him how you've been trekking all over the Field Islands, seeking a way to quell Cleaver's fury. All this from someone who's not even part of your own clan? Pro clan? Just some wanderer who fell through a rift into this world. And hearing that, well, you can see how he responded. I trust you appreciate it. Weirder has found you worthy, you see, which means you'll need a flute like we have. Mind demonstrating for him, my? This is very important, so listen well. Okay. I hope there's not a mini game. Weird! That's a celestial flute that Mai just played. It's a precious tool that can be used to call on Weirder so you can ride upon him. It said the Celestica flutes Work extra all my used to know itself, and now this one's yours. Celestica Flute. A flute that can be used to call special Pokemon that are willing to bear you around the region. Its timbre is eerie and mysterious. It's not that grand a gesture, really. I can't play the flute for the life of me. See if you can play that melody. Of course I can. I am powerful. Weirder opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. Most majestic. You received the Mind Plate from Weirder. The Mind Plate, a stone tablet imbued with the essence of psychic energy. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain power of the psychic type. Is that the proverbial TM? Now use the Celestica Flute wisely and gallop across the lands with the Great Weirder. You got a frenzied Pokemon to quell at Grand Tree Arena, haven't you? With Weirder, you can gallop across the field lines in no time. You can now call Weirder and gallop across the land. Press the D-pad button to summon a Pokemon to ride on. Be sure to stay alert for wild Pokemon attacks and avoid falls from high places while you're riding about. What kind of side quest do you have me for? Have for me? Nice to meet you, young Survey Corps recruit. I hear you have a rare ability to dash over hills and vales in the back of Pokemon. Yes, well, why not try your hand at the balloon race? It's a game I invented myself. It's simple, really. You just need to burst as many of my adorable balloons as possible while riding a Pokemon. If you manage to burst, say, 17 balloons, that'll be an impressive start. You can find me here at any time, so let me know whenever you feel like testing your skills in the balloon race. Oh, that's the plus. No, wrong one. That's the minus. That's nice. Oh, at least I can pick those up. But I can't pick those up. I know that hurts. That's a dash. But it doesn't knock down tree stuff. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I may have to do that guy's thing to be able to throw Pokeballs from the back of a Weirder. It would make sense. Oh, that's a Paichu. I have one. Those mean getting around faster, but it kind of kills the momentum of gathering and stuff. You see nothing. Wrong button. Hello, Psyduck. So you say the great galaxy people came up with a method to try to quell Lord Cleaver's frenzy. Yes, we did. What? You'll mash up Cleaver's favorite foods into balls so you can throw offerings at him? Well, that's quite an unorthodox approach. You galaxy people, your inventions, inventiveness just blows me away. I mean, now you can make offerings to Lord Cleaver from a safe distance. I'll lend you my aid if that means we might provide Cleaver with his offering. Let's begin at once. Hold on, Leon. Don't get ahead of yourself. Whatever the plan is, you'll need Cleaver's favorite plump beans. I've brought them as promised. That's right, my apologies, Rita. I've forgotten all about you. As we haven't been able to solve this ourselves, we seem to have a little choice but to turn to the Galaxy team. But even I still have my doubts about whether we should entrust such a thing to an outsider. These Galaxy team people don't share our customs or our values. So prove to me you're worthy to stand in the presence of our noble Pokemon. You may battle by ordering about a Pokemon you got in your Pokemon balls. But on my side, I have a Pokemon as close to me as a sister, as one of my blood. If you can defeat Glaceon with me, I will entrust with you Cleaver's fate with battles. Most definitely. Then allow Glaceon's true strength to chill your depths. Dartrix, you didn't get the XP. See, now Pokeballs are simply your tool of choice, not products or disregard for Pokemon. You still understand the Pokemon that you've got and treat them as partners. I feel better putting my trust in you now, I think. Let me see to your Pokemon's wounds, thank you. So I don't have to use my items. Now explain the Galaxy Team's plan. What do you mean to do with these foods? Excuse me. So, because you have to keep your distance, you'll mash Cleaver's favorite foods together, ball them up, and try to quell his frenzy by throwing them at him? Interesting. So you've developed soothing bombs of a sort to calm our lord. Very well. If it'll help soothe Cleaver's frenzy, let's make these bombs with our very hearts and souls. Thank you. Crush his soul with food. There, a veritable mountain of bombs. This should please Cleavor, if anything can. Now then, ready yourselves, and I will summon our mighty Cleavor, Lord of the Woods. Let us do this. As am I. Oh, mighty Cleavor, Lord of the Woods. Though it isn't yet the time of the ceremony, we've prepared an offering of your favorite things. Benevolent Lord, who works this might between the heavens and earth, we offer our gratitude and beseech you, reveal yourselves to our eyes. Listen well, dear Jackson, keep your focus on Cleavor. Dodging will be vital. Try to avoid his moves as you throw the bombs. Boss fight. He is speedy. Okay, to claim victory against a noble Pokemon called Frenzy, you have to throw bombs until its Frenzy reaches 0. You manage to create an opening in the noble's defenses. You are able to send your Pokemon well against it when the Pokemon battle. The noble's guard will stay down for a brief time during that window. Bombs will be more effective than usable to charge enemies. Should have been a little bit. When Cleaver charges, you dodge to the side using Y. If you're positioning yourself well, he may crash into wall tree. It's centered in. Okay, and then you Pokeball. Yes. Okay. kicking of all my dart tricks now. Take that. You have received the insect plate from Cleavor. A stone tablet imbued with the essence of bug has been used on certain Pokemon. It allows Pokemon to gain the power of bug types. Awesome. What happened? Some kind of light erupted from Cleaver's body. Has Lord Cleaver's frenzied mind truly been put at ease? Does this confirm that the strange lightning was to blame for Cleaver's unnatural power? Might well be. Well, this is what I think. We know strange lightning came down from out of the space-time rift the other night. Those bolts had struck Cleaver and driven him into this frenzy after all. The lightning came from the space-time rift? But if Almighty Sinnoh really does dwell beyond the space-time rift, the strange lightning, it indeed was Almighty Sinnoh's power, then were we even right to try to interfere? I happily went along with his plan to create some bombs, as if I knew it was what I was doing, like some kind of thoughtless fool. Outrageous. Calm yourself, Leon. Remember that the Lord of the Woods has long been our protector, keeping the Pearl Clan safe from dangerous Pokemon that might harm us. Would power sent by the true Almighty Sinnoh have driven Cleaver to turn on us and attack people and Pokemon indiscriminately? I doubt it. What Dear Jackson accomplished just now, it needed to be done. Yes, it did. I'm glad we could settle this without further strife with the Diamond Clan or Team Galaxy. If you come across other Pokemon in the grip of this painful frenzy, please help them. Yes, fine. I suppose I must concur. I apologize for becoming briefly incomposed. I'm grateful for what you've done for my lord. Please take these on behalf of the Pearl Clan. Consider it my apology for having spoken rudely to you earlier and a token of my thanks. Three citrus berries. Let me care for your Pokemon as well, in appreciation for fighting on our behalf. I think we finally come to believe that you truly did fall out of the sky. Though I still cannot imagine the reason at play. It seems we've settled things here, though, between you and me. I wouldn't mind seeing Lord Cleaver in such a frenzy again. He was fearfully strong after all. Whoop. Before we do that, we've got somebody's backpack. Yes, we got the camp. We get the Seattle. Good. Thank you for taking priority with getting items over fighting. Almost back. Getting all the things. check to see if I can evolve my Dartrix. I'm pretty sure I can. I think I've made it that far. Oh, not quite. It seems I need to go farther. Oh, wrong thing. Lost and found Annie Satchel. Ooh. Oh, it scrolls down. Ah. Okay. Here we go. Laventon. Return to the village. Why, of course. Back to Jubilife. Uh-oh. This guy again. When I saw the light fading into the sky, you must have quelled the Lord Pokemon. And what do you have there? Could it be? Those are two of the fabled plates of old. Please let me have a look. I see there are some letters carved into them. Let's see. One says, where all creation was born, that is the being's place of origin. It seems that the phrase from a very old myth. How did you come across these? I see, so you were given the plates when you impressed Weirder and Cleavor. That's quite something indeed. My heart is practically racing with excitement. It is my guess that you will find more plates like these scattered across Hisui. If we were to gather them all and decipher the scripts on them, we may uncover something absolutely amazing. The mysteries of the past. Oh, how they tickle my curiosity. What a joy to be alive in such times. I must be on my way. Until next time. Thank you. Anyway. Just a sec. Give that a save. And I'm gonna BRB. Just gotta take a quick bathroom break. So be back in a second. scene, and I am back. Alright. Still have a good amount of space, but, wrong thing. To deposit anyway. Just have our inventory nice and spickly span, clean, easier to cycle through things. We defeated Cleaver, which was awesome. We have to run up the stairs. I need to go through at some point in time and talk to everybody. Well done. I have already received the reports of your exploits. You successfully quelled Clover's frenzy, restoring peace of mind to Hisui's people. You were a stranger to us when you fell out of the very sky, yet you have served the Galaxy team admirably. I admit you have earned yourself some degree of recognition, but as things are not settled yet, I received word that there are other Pokemon nobles falling prey to such frenzies elsewhere in Hisui. So carry on with your research and survey duties and prove that you truly are an asset to us. Thank you for that. That is all. You are dismissed. Your fellow Survey Corps members are likely at Walthar. Go and join them. So pick up the next quest then. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Benny, old chum, the usual order. 3 servings of potato mochi, please. Oh, and if there's anything else that you'd recommend, by all means, bring it out. The whole village is gossiping up a storm about our young friend here, you know. He's got quite some luck to have come back unharmed after facing off against that Cleaver. I dare say dear Jackson was well prepared, and he was a quick study of how Cleaver moved in battle from what I've heard. All in all, it was a very good show, a victory well earned. We can feel safer going about our Survey Corps duties now, thanks to your efforts. Oh, by the way, why not try crafting some of these? I made the recipe based on directions Benny gave me. Obtain recipe for crafting smoke bombs. I don't think I've come across any of those items yet. And now that we need not worry about being mauled by Cleaver either, let's take this chance to study all the Pokemon that call the Obsidian Fields their home. Who am I talking to now? Dear Jackson? I've been waiting for you, dear Jackson. My name's Vessa. Your face looks weird. Your polygons are kinda off. There's something real important I need to tell you. Would you come with me? Oops. That's my bad. There we go. This kind of secret, but something terrible has happened. Hisui is in a whole lot of danger. Hundreds of years ago, a being that brought calamity to this region was sealed away by someone using the power of his strange magic. But now, for some unknown reason, the magic has come undone and the seal is broken. I hate to think that what might happen at this rate, so please, dear Jackson, hear me out. I need you to restore the broken seal. Yeah, I believe you. Let's do this. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you believe me. I just knew you'd be willing to help. This odd keystone is for you. Keep it safe. Cool. Mysterious stone that can be used to collect wisps that glow with an eerie purple light. After the seal was broken, a whole bunch of wisps scattered across the Hisui. 107 of them in total. That's that's a specific amount. With an odd keystone egg, you'll be able to gather them all. See, the wisps are normally invisible, but not to the holder of the odd keystone. Thank you, thank you. This is a huge task, but please, you just have to gather all the wisps for me. There's one real close to where we are now. How about we start with that one? Is it in the village? See that flame hovering over there? Try touching it. Purple flame. The wisp has been absorbed into the odd keystone, just as it should have been. Thank goodness I picked you to help me with this. Come, talk to me if you ever need help finding the remaining wisps. And one last thing, as you gather more and more wisps, I'll give you more rewards as thanks. I'll wait for you while you carry out your search task. Good luck. Ooh. Do I get the new area now? Please give me the new area, please. Next day. Farther afield. Let's go. Sorry. Wow, the Galaxy Team hairdresser really is, I dare say, cutting edge. Oh, hey, you're D.R. Jackson, the boy who quelled Cleaver, aren't you? Oh, yeah, that's me. I knew it. You've got quite the reputation, you know. I mean, you quelled one of Almighty Sinnoh's chosen ones. Some people are actually kinda scared of you for doing something so bold. I'm Arceus. By the way, I am a warden of the Diamond Clan. My special skill is giving haircuts. Well, nice to meet you. Oh, snip, but I came here to talk to your Mr. Kamado. See you around. Do I need to go talk to Mr. Kamado? So many things here. Ginkgo Guild says rare items you won't find anywhere else. Hi there, got special stocking product. Raz set. Raspberries. Won't be long for the next great find. Come see you soon. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you for taking my money. A customer, would you rather I had more wares to choose from? That'd be nice. Would. Unfortunately, Tao Hua refuses to provide me with any new goods to offer. He won't listen to a word I say, so would you try to persuade him? Should get somewhere if you bring him some hardy grains as a token of goodwill. 2 or 3 stocks ought to do it, but it'll take it 3 to play it safe. Thank you. So, I need to go talk to this bridge guy, I think. One of the guys on the bridge has quest for thing. Not you. You do not have the quest for thing. What quest do you have? Hey, you're in the Survey Corps, ain't ya? Just the feller I was looking for. I'm working to make these here fields bigger, but the ground sure is hard to plow, so I'm looking for someone to lend me a hand. More fields means more food, which means everyone's happy, including survey cars. We're all in this together, right? So if your ground type up, then I can borrow it. Your ground type I can borrow? Nope. I'll get you a geodead. I could catch another one. Hey sport, interested in some target practice? All you gotta do is lob some balls and try pop off some balloons. Easy peasy, fun breezy. Even got some fine prizes lined up to give out, depending on how well you do. manage to break 10,000 points, you'll be in real treat. Tell you that. You're up for a challenge. Just let me know. I'm bound to practice for you. Thank you. What you got for me? Oh, you're a boy from Survey Corps, ain't you? Good. Thank goodness you came along. Yes, you fetched me a plant for me? Yeah, I need to make some medicine. Plant, and after its 3 leaves and tastes a bit bitter enough to make you dizzy. Unfortunately, I don't know where it grows. I'm asking a niece from Medical Corps. She'll be able to point you in the right direction. Thank you. I probably won't do these quests on stream. Just the main story stuff. I'm going to gather them. So I have things to do. Super brave. Wicked smart. Nope. I mean, yes, that's also important. I mean, you have a partner Pokemon. With great partner Pokemon backing up, you're as strong as 100 people. I really want to catch a Pokemon one someday, so I've been throwing balls to get my aim spot on. Now I think I'm ready to practice with real Pokeballs. I bet you have loads of them since you're in the Survey Corps. Well, do you think you can give me 5 of your Pokemons, please? Yes. Sure. Thank you. And open 5 Pokeballs. Woo! And I can catch a Pokemon. Partner Pokemon for myself. There's a reward just for you. Some grit dust. It was super hard to collect, so I hope you like it. If you want to know more about what it does, you can ask Captain Leishu. Thank you. Anyway, I'm practice loads with the balls you gave me. If you find a Pokemon, that'd be great. Partner for me, let me know so I can catch it. Hey, show. Oh, my, you. You know, you remind me somehow of my grandmother. She was always so friendly with her Pokemon, just as you seem to be. I feel the same honor from you as you would become true friends with your Pokemon. I'd be interested in seeing how friendly you are with the Pokemon you carry with you. I hope you come to show me sometime. How about ready to show me how friendly you are? Yeah, I'd let him die a few times, but... Look how pleased it is traveling with you. True friend, here I can tell. My grandmother was precisely like you, the type of person who could understand the minds and hearts of Pokemon. I grew up watching how she interacted with them, so I have a bit of knack for sensing how compelled a person in Pokemon. If you'd like to, you can keep on coming to show me your Pokemon. I'm happy to inform you at any time how they're feeling about you. Cool. Rare candy. Awesome. Thank you for the free stuff. Listen to this. I saw something out of the wilds. It was incredible. A will-o'-the-wisp, a ball of bright red fire. When I was walking on the wind-stepped ruins the other night, it leapt at me and woo! At it again with this story, huh? Don't listen to her, mister. My big sis always gets carried away with her fairy tales. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm not making it up. I saw a will-o'-wisp with my own 2 eyes. Oh yeah, then why don't you show it to me? Yeah, good luck with that. Oh, so frustrating. He won't believe me. I honestly did see one. You're saying you're with the Survey Corps, right? I hear you're quite the prodigy. I bet you could easily catch a will-o'-the-wisp. Do you think you could catch one I saw and bring it back here? The guy on the bridge that's supposed to give me the Ninja quest. Let's talk to you. These clothes you were wearing when you first came to the village. I can't describe to you the shock they gave me. It's as if I got a glimpse of the future. There's no mistaking it. You're passionate about fashion, aren't you? I'm sure. Well, so you have the duty to make this village more fashionable, too. Let's study fashion together. You're part of the Survey Corps, am I right? Please, I ask that you lend me your talents. I I've been told that hippopotas, which can be found in the Crimson Mirelands, have different appearances based on their gender. I feel like if I were to see and compare them, it would inspire me to create new designs for my clothing. Please, could you show me both male and female hippopotas? Let's go get requests. Should hopefully put us into a new territory. Before that, though, I need to check that my battery is charging in my camera. Maybe we'll see. We've been going 40-ish, or an hour and 40, so it kicks out in the next 20 minutes. Oh! Rather strange Bonita. You must investigate the matter for good of science. This is the one that I want you to be doing. Mission requests. Requests. Timber. Tickling sound. This one. Now I talk to him. I knew you had to do questing to be, or story to be able to do this one. You're here about my Bonita request, right? Glad to have some help at last. Here's the problem. Bonita, like no one's ever seen before, is bearded in the Horseshoe Plains. Looks different than the other Bonita. It's a little scary, to be honest. But when I told the professor, we got all excited about researching it, so we agreed to have the Bonita surveyed and see what's what. If you head to the Horseshoe Plains and catch that strange Bonita for us, it'd really help us out. I was really hoping that would be my first shiny. I saw hardwood crops could grow in the fields when I saw a Pokemon called Cherrim. Changed its appearance before my eyes. The evening light getting dim. All of a sudden, Cherrim's petals closed up right, and it looked like nothing but a little flower bud. Wow, I thought. I just witnessed the miracle of evolution. The next morning, when I went to check on that Cherrim, it was right back to full bloom. Well, why would it bloom just to close back up? Is that how evolution works, or was the change I saw something different? It was something different, dude. When you finish Cherrim's Pokedex entry, let me take a look, would you? Yep. Wispy, wispy. 5 more in this area. Bidoof on me, thank you. Bidoof, Bidoof. Goodbye. Eventually I'll get the Bidoof on me. But right now, there are bigger fish to fry. You do get a little bit tired after just like a quick sprint. Empty your pockets again. You, and you. There we go. Out. Mass outbreaks out there, dude. Yeah, dude. Zubat. Catch that. I'm going to as much as I'd like to gather items, I need to do this quickly. Nice hops, dude. is an unusual Pokemon. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Take that. Take this. Close enough to make you come for it. That may have been a little bit premature. Ponyta. Thank you. Okay. Now we are going to missions back here. Okay, that's field race. Run back here without talking to him? Oh, I do have to report. Yes. I got a shiny Ponyta. Seems you made some new observations as how to look then. I see most illuminating. I'll update the Pokedex with this new data. Yep. Return to the village. I'm betting I have to talk to the outgoing guy. Here. All this back and forth is ridiculous. We have about an hour to make progress, so I can open at least the next area, please. Very much appreciate that. Yeah. Blah, blah. So it's come to Ursaluna as well. This suggests that even Pokemon that are not nobles can be frenzied. I have received no word from Adaman or Irida, but this is not something we can simply ignore. In any case, you have my thanks, Miss Arceus. You did well to inform us of Ursaluna's situation. No problem, Adaman. Audubon's got his hands full running our clan and all, and Ursaluna's warden wouldn't even give me the time of day, so the Galaxy team are the only ones I could turn to about this. Ursaluna's warden is Mistress Calaba of the Pro Clan, is it not? Of all the wardens, she's the most narrow-minded, bound by tradition. She likely does not take kindly to outsiders meddling in her affairs. Speaking of, I have a new mission for you, dear Jackson. I order you to study Ursa Luna in the Crimson Mirelands and permit you to show your strength, if necessary. Thank you. Next area will be sent to investigate as the Crimson Mirelands. You will find Pokemon living there to be more fearsome than those in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Even the landscape itself is harsher, with steep ravines and seaside cliffs. It is not welcoming. At your current rank, you should be able to handle the Crimson Mirelands on your own. Here's what you need to know. Your destination is a place within the Mirelands known as the Solaceon Ruins. That is where you'll find Ursaluna's warden. Thank you. New Pokemon! So excited. Let's check in on this guy. Let's finish that, hopefully. I should have enough to finish that, I think. I caught. This is a Pokemon. I'm keeping it forever, though. It is mine. And so you got the strange Ponyta. You sure, Vacorp? Sure, folks? Sure? Sure, don't mess around. I'm stumbling. You know, a friend of mine from Galar was surprised when he saw the Ponyta herds out in the fieldlands. He couldn't wrap his head around their fiery names. At the time, I thought it was an odd thing to be amazed by, but now that I know some Ponyta have blue flames, I'm not such a stretch to think there might be all sorts of them out there. And I'm not just talking about Ponyta. Who knows how many different colored Pokemon there are in the world? I hope the Survey Corps keeps trying its level best to research them all. Of course. More raspberries. First we can go to... Let me empty my pockets. There we go. Run, 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 run. Boop. Oh, thank you. More cutscenes. Oh, hello, dear Jackson. I was just getting the itch to battle with you, and now here you go. There must be a sign. I will crush your soul. Let's battle and grow closer to our Pokemon. Survey Corps. Akiri challenge. Battle. I'm Junior. Cool Dark Cheeks. Crush her baby Pokemon. Choose a game. Pikachu. Attack. What the? Oops, I keep finding myself caught in observing the ways of Pokemon using their moves. Thank you. Pikachu may not be very happy with me after that. Thank you for battling with me. Here, have this new recipe. Stealth sprays. Like a repel. So I've been working on studying those strange space-time distortions. Do I get to go into one? You know the ones I mean? They've been appearing here and there lately. Seems they hold wonderful items, but frightfully strong Pokemon too. If you plan to go into one, be careful about it. Now, time to head to the Mirelands camps. Could you not heal my Pokemon? At least I got the new area though. Yes! New map, new place, new things to do, and souls to crush. Here we are, my boy, Crimson Islands, the area teeming with poison-wielding Pokemon and plenty of others besides. Near to your mission, we heard about your mission, dear Jackson. We're looking for the Solaceon ruins. They're off that way. Yeah, we're not gonna... Actually, we might do that so that I have more story stuff. For now, we'll keep searching for the space-time distortions, a little well knowing when or where one might appear, but we'll do our best. It sure would be handy if my map could tell me. Space-time distortions are dangerous places where powerful Pokemon appear. However, if you're brave enough to enter them, you might be able to find rare Pokemon and items inside. I'm counting on both of you to carry out your survey work the best you can. Be mindful of your limitations as well, don't you? If wild Pokemon are giving you trouble, I suggest you go to the training grounds and have Captain Zishu teach your Pokemon some strong moves. I think I'm good. Going to good there. We're gonna rest up just a smidge. Just to make sure. I'm going to craft the heavy balls, the leaden balls, and I'm good on those right now. I'm good on those. And all the other stuff I need to find out here in this new place. Just going a catching spree. As we're going to the thing. Did I get too far away? I did, probably. Oop, that's water. There's a bridge over here. Bridge. Mushroom. Tree. Oop, oop, oh. That was wild. Storyline progressed. Solaceon runes. Who are you, and why do I have to talk to you? You've got a leaf on your head. Old lady. I'm Calabar of the Pearl Clan. Warden Calabar to you. Oh, now would you look at that? You have a Celestica flute. You must be the one they say fell out of the space-time rift. I guess. Why the vague response? Something to hide? I've already heard about you, that you quelled Cleaver in his frenzy. I'm sure many people are saved by your actions, but I wonder if there wasn't some other way to handle the situation. Threw food at it. What you did is hardly different from bullying a Pokemon into suspicion, after all. And you run about carrying Pokemon in those little balls you carry. You don't need any help from your sword, or the Diamond Clan, for that matter. that young lady, Rezu, offered help, but associating with the Diamond Clan just won't do. Be on your way. There is much I must do. I much prefer you not in the way. I'm going to have to save you from inside there. Oh, dear Jackson, how about you show me the strength that could quell even a frenzied lord? Yes, a battle with you might let me experience even a fraction of the power of Noble's wield. 2 Pokemon. Togepi! Goldatrix! Fight! Agile style! Ow, that hurts so very much. Ow! Crush your soul. Really? Dang it. Ow. And second one, ow. Gibble, please heal my Pokemon now. Oh my, you're quite adept at instructing your Pokemon in battle, my goodness, that was fun. Such prodigious strength. Now let me just heal up your Pokemon. Thank you. I need to remember to heal more or save more often because I have the autosave off. I must ask your help in retrieving the stolen wall fragment. With your skills, it should be a cinch. Yes, exactly. Some bandits pillaged the Solaceon ruins and made off with a fragment of the wall and engravings. Have you not heard of the notorious Misfortunes? They're a trio of bandits that have even hit us Ginkgo Guild merchants more than a few times. Not the kind of regulars I like to have, let me tell you. Mistress Calaba is doing everything she can to regain the fragment, but a 99-year-old, it's a bit hard for her to chase leads all over the place. This is how I get good with her. So what do you say, kind sir? Why not help find the fragment for the warden? Oh, natural, I'll be happy to lend you a hand. Those sisters swiped my wares too, and I'm no Ginkgo Guild merchant if I take that line down. And far be it from me to let them just get away and vandalizing the precious ruins of this region. You know, I did see the remains of a campfire near the Mireland camp. Perhaps worth checking out. Cutscene. Let's throw farther across the water. It's a burned out camp. Somebody must have been here. Who might you be? Not some stray traveler from the look of you. There's only one reason people go poking around where they're out here in the middle of nowhere. You're after us three, aren't you? Actually, I am. Sisters, we should introduce ourselves properly before we show this poor fool how wrong he was to assume he could ever beat us. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our path, Charm. I'm the eldest, and I'll be your unlucky Charm. I'll beat the crap out of you. Clover, thought you spotted 4-leaf clover? Well, I'll soon have you seen double. I'm the middle sister, and I'm one clover two you can't pick. Heads I win and tails you lose. You've got no chance in this game of fortunes. I'm the youngest coin. I'm definitely not your good luck piece. The infamous bandit trio, misfortune, sisters, and your luck's just run out. Let me handle the sisters. I'll only hurt him a little. Come on, Toxicroak, let's douse this fool. Poison. Not fond of this outcome, but at least it's still better than plowing fields for the Galaxy team. The Galaxy team continues to spoil things for me even after I've left. Take the blasted fragment and go. Just leave us alone. Of a fragment of a wall. A fragment that was once a piece of stone panel in the soulless young ruins. It has markings carved into what appear to be some kind of writing. The weird writing on it made us think the stupid thing was some kind of treasure. But it turned out to be a worthless slab of junk. All that effort for nothing. Tell me, why were you even seeking this out? What set you on this path? Goodness, how selfless of you to go so far out of your way for the sake of another. Not all of us have the luxury of offering such unthinking kindness to strangers. For some of us, simply surviving another day takes all that we have. I've got a score to settle with the Galaxy team, which now includes you. Remember that those ancient verses tell us, why is it in days of spring beneath the soft caress of the sun? The blossoms tremble and fall, spirits lashed by uncertainty. Your days are also numbered, Galaxy fool. Before I do that, I need to looks like I should have something. Apparently not. No, no, no! talk to you. It's very good work. Good work, very good work indeed, dear Jackson. You got the fragments back safe and sound. I'm well aware of Calaba's reputation. They say she's stubborn and old-fashioned and so, but she's given the Pro Clan all she has ever since she was young. She lived her prime years here in the Hisui region, trusting the guidance of Almighty Sinnoh. I don't think it's that she hates the Diamond Clan or the Galaxy team. Rather, I think she simply loves the Pro Clan very, very much. Anyway, I do hope you're able to calm Ursaluna's frenzy, dear Jackson. A raging Pokemon in the area definitely isn't good for business, I assure you. So you're here? You've come to bother me again? Well, come as often as you like, but it won't change my mind. I have a wall fragment for you. What? You went and retrieved the fragment from those bandits? Why go out of your way like that for a complete stranger like me? I guess you're that eager to calm Ursaluna. I'll admit I didn't expect anybody else to truly care for Ursaluna. Well then, let's see that wall fragment. And there we go, good as new. All lives comes other something lives to great summons. I don't know. Apple. All lives touch other lives to create something new and alive. I see. I suppose it means people helping each other, like how you helped retrieve the fragment. I've read this passage many, many times, but this is the first time I truly understand what it means. Maybe this is Almighty Sinnoh's guidance. What did you name that boy? I see, dear Jackson. Please lend me your strength, so that we may help Ursaluna. It's true that Ursaluna has become enraged, but he doesn't seem to be in an utter frenzy. I think he will return to his normal state if we can just give him some medicine. I could never bring myself to engage Pokemon in battle, but that's something I can rely on you for, am I right? Most definitely. Ursaluna prefers to stay in Sledgebound. Please join me there when you're ready. I'm not sure where we're going. Hippopotamus. I Hello there, so you're a Survey Corps child who quelled the Lord of the Woods, are you? Think you could help setting their new base camp or making up one by the bogs? Our Odo could sure use someone as capable as you. This fresh construction corps recruits still learning the ropes. Okay, we can do that too. That'll be good. Over here, dear Jackson. Ursaluna is enraged, yes, but he must still recall his long relationship with the Pro Clan. He never fails to show up the moment I play my Celestica flute. He's a big old boy. Now show me your medal to Ursaluna. But remember, Ursaluna is a Pokemon very dear to the Pro Clan. I will not permit you to catch him. Arr. Go with Arceus. Oh, straight up battle. Now. Super effective. Tricks, it seems. Ursaluna, my poor darling, you must be exhausted from running around like that. Come, let me make you all better. I have a special medicine from the Pro Clan. It will clear out any poison in a Pokemon's body. If poison's what's causing Ursaluna's rage, this is sure to calm him down. We call it Toxigon. It's so potent that we can only use it on tough, resilient Pokemon like Ursaluna. There, dear Ursaluna. You've calmed down now, haven't you? This is all very strange, though. Very astute of you, Galaxy Team Recruit. You're exactly right. When you quelled Cleaver's frenzy, I could see the strange lightning rising into the sky all the way from here. But no such strange light erupted from Ursaluna after you defeated him, nor was he glowing. And what's this thing clinging to Ursaluna's coat? It seems to be some kind of powder. That girl from the Diamond Clan, Arusa. Now, why'd she, of all people, find the need to come and tell me about Ursaluna, I wonder? Oh, but I almost forgot something important. Play your Celesta flute for me, won't you? Will you come break things for me? Ursaluna, opened his heart and learned the sound of your playing. There's some third play from Ursaluna. Stone tablet and zoomed ground type. Ursaluna is very good at finding things that are buried in the ground. We say that he is digging for treasure, even if these treasures might not always glitter or gleam. And go and let your commander know what transpired here, child of Galaxy Team. Now dig for treasure. Ursaluna will rush towards any treasure he senses in front. Press Y button to dig for treasure when Ursula finds a spot that makes him act particularly strong. You might find something very nice. This way, real quick. See what I needed over here. I have to fight the Stunky. Well there, keep your distance if I were you. Look at those bothers. They're taking up the spot where I was going to set up the base camp. One Stunky would be a headache, but this little group with full-blown migraine. Maybe we can get someone from the team to handle this. Someone good at battling. No. Okay. You sure you're up to this? They stink something first. Leave it to me. If you insist, but you got to beat 3 of them. So be ready to run and stay downwind. You weren't kidding. You've got talent. And your Pokemon are so brave, too. I can't believe you handled 3 Stunky all by yourself without getting smelly. Thanks to you, we can get the base camp set up. Now, hold a minute. Thank you. There we go. What do you think? Makes things feel a little safer out there. No? Not a whiff of Stunky here, either. Stop by anytime. Leventon. This makes the second base camp for us to use in these Crimson Mirelands. Perhaps some Stunky will pop up by for fun in games sometime. Wouldn't that be a treat? You're crazy, dude. Crazy. Quick little rest. Jackson, think you got something stuck to you. That's weird. An unknown! Hey! Was that a Pokemon? Come to think it, Volvo did mention that there were carvings that resembled writings on the walls. With the Solatium runes. Oh. But supposing the Pokemon that we just saw is a species with multiple forms, perhaps the carvings were actually likenesses of this very Pokemon. I'm going to add a section specifically for that species to your Pokedex, dear Jackson. Thank you. Unknown notes are added to your Pokedex. What's this now? Letter-like markings seem to have appeared in the section I've just added. And what's this, your arc phone I just heard? If your mysterious device is reacting to this new species, I wonder what could be. Press the Y button while viewing the cover of your Pokedex to jump to your unknown research notes. By deciphering the cryptic symbols found in these notes, you can try to find all the unknown hiding throughout the region. These unknown possess a mysterious power that repels Pokeballs containing them. So you won't be able to battle them, but track them down and catch them all if you can. Thank you. Can I now go to eliminating? The village. 10 more minutes of story, and then we're done, and I can play to my heart's content until I need more story and can stream more. There you are. You'd better hurry up to the commander's office. Thank you. So, no Pokemon tomorrow. I need to play my other games. Probably some Stardew. It's hard having so many games that I'm playing so much of all the time. Like more Stardew. You need to get some 7 days. And some more Uncharted. And I don't know that I'll have time to stream this weekend, so we'll see. Dear Jackson, we have a situation here. Let me explain. Lilligant, our clan's lady of the Ridge, is in a frenzy. And Arusa knowingly kept this from me. What? Yes, there's only female Lilligant, which makes the honored one our lady of the Ridge. But this isn't the time for cultural lessons. I'd like to find out just what Arusa was thinking, but she's nowhere in Jubilife Village. Last I saw, she was at the Wallflower, polishing off a big full plate of potato mochi. Not that I blame her, my cooking is simply irresistible after all. That's dangerous. If Arusa of the Diamond Clan was somehow involved in that situation with the raging Ursaluna of the Pearl Clan, it would lead to the two clans going at each other's throats again. Tell me, Commander, if we do end up in a struggle with the Pearl Clan, what will your people do? We would be forced to remain neutral, meaning what? If we were to show support to one side, it would put us at odds with the other. We came here to create a home for ourselves, not to take part in tearing the land apart. Right, of course. After all, the work you put in to get us to treat one another as equals and keep us from fighting. I suppose it's no surprise you refuse to intervene if trouble were to break out again. Dear Jackson, perhaps you have some idea how we might address this situation. Ursaluna, so he was the warden. So he and Warden Caliba found you worthy? That's perfect then. Where Ursaluna should be able to sniff out Arusa wherever she's not. If you're strong enough that Ursaluna deemed you worthy, then you should be ready to quell Lilligant's frenzy as well. All we reached to Lilligant's seat, then Brava Arena, it's called, if you'll excuse me. Listen well, dear Jackson, you must call any Pokemon that could cause harm to the people of Hisui. Always remember, we came here to make a new home where we could live without war or strife. Until your descendants go crazy. And try to destroy the world by sucking the power out of Pokemon. I'm hearing reports of one of those mass outbreaks out there, so see did. I was going to do the other outbreak, but this one was a more exciting one that popped up. Sorry, I was going to story, but this is more exciting. And if I manage a super awesome magic card, that would be most exciting too. So yeah, we're gonna leave story off there. Come back to it later in time. We will probably do some of the side questing offline. But yeah. Play too many other games with different controller settings. We're going to save. Goodbye. Stop existing. So, nope. We're saving. Thank you. That was fantastical. That. Ribbit. Oh, there's a wisp over there. Dang it. Can I parkour up this? Oh, Skyrim! Oh, that's them. Cool. Oh, not nearly far enough. Dang. Okay. Magikarp, Magikarp. Changing distance for this is hard. Come on. Distortion. Insane. Like rainbows inside. Okay, we may not be stopping when I thought we were going to. Dang it. What's going on in this distortion? That not kill him? This one. All the way down. Awesome. Now that hurts so much. Space distortion. So I think there's supposed to be really cool things in here. It's supposed to be in here. It's like... I'm not seeing anything. Is that it? I guess that was it. That's kind of disappointing. Orchidea. Decidui. That makes more sense. Cool. Dubious desk. That means genocide. Next, thank you. Just a sec. Give me just a sec. Picking up all the crap off the ground. Poison doesn't stick around. Oh, please don't kill me. Oh. interesting and fun. I need to heal all my stuff again. I'm playing poorly. But yeah, thanks for coming out.